So if you had to break down your life, so we're still the Dirty Mike, and who are you today?
Listen, man, I'm a guy that's just want to establish my relationship with my children now. You know, me and my wife are cool now. We don't beef, no, we don't fight. We work as a team now, but I'm pretty much establishing my relationship with my sons and stuff, letting them know it's all about sacrificing and just, dedicating your life to something that you really want to achieve something in. And then after that, maybe after you achieve your goals, then you can hang around and party and have fun. But you have to establish yourself first before you even I couldn't even enjoy myself when I first understood what sacrifice was and what the prizes was from sacrifice. I couldn't imagine not wanting to achieve things in life. I became very very ambitious as a young kid. And I just can't understand. At 20, 18, 19, I've established so much of my kids. They don't have that kind of drive. I want them to have that drive and believe in themselves.
What do you think is missing from kids today having that drive at 20 that we had growing up?
Hey,
I didn't stop, Mike.
Let me say, I don't know. Maybe it's mindful. Maybe our pampering them. Maybe I think me and I think we allowed them to have everything they needed as a young kid, and probably a little bit more. They're able to go out the country and travel and go on trips and stuff whenever they want. Maybe that's a little bit too much, but then I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, we love I have a daughter, and I love her with all my heart, and you put money away, and you do this and you that, but...
Yeah, but I have a son that, if he has drug debts, the guy calls his mother and say, well, such and such owes me money for this, and she has to pay him. This kid is the little spoiled kid, and we always make sure he has his apartment and stuff, and he never have to worry about it, or struggle for anything. And no one's ever given me anything but an opportunity, And I'm saying this is probably my fault, And you know what I would do to a kid like my kid? If I saw my kid, if I even saw him walking the street, you know what I would do to him?
What?
Bad stuff.
You don't want your kids on the street at all?
No.
Never to repeat what you did at all?
Not even a little bit.
You made a commitment to that. You said, fuck that.
Yeah, but sometimes I worry maybe they needed a little struggle in life, You
make them mow the lawn. You make them paint the wall.
No, they don't do that stuff.
See, that's my mother instilled that in me, even in her fucking. She was a functioning alcoholic, but she wouldn't just give me a 20. Like if I came to her and said I want that toy down the block, she would go, all right, sweep the front, take the garbage out, wash the bathroom. Do I gotta clean the bathroom? You gotta clean the bathroom. Fill up the beer case, and ask Pepe if he needs help in the kitchen. It would take me an hour and a half, and she'd throw me a 20. So I knew if I hustled her for a 20, you know what I'm saying? Like I knew. And I was spoiled till my mother died. And then I had to find the realities of the world.
My mother used to bring her boyfriends over and stuff, and when they go to bed, they get tired. We used to always rob his pockets and shit. The men that came when she brought in the house, we always robbed them when they fell asleep.
Trust me, I robbed a lot of pockets, but they weren't from my mother's. But no, my mother died without. But I used to fuck with my stepfather. I loved my stepfather, but he was a loan shark, and he would hide his money in different places in the house. So when I wanted to fuck with him, I would move his money. I would never steal it from him. I would move his money, and he would never say nothing. He would just go crazy. I would do this to him for fucking weeks. And then something happened between us. I went to work for him, selling flowers on 86th Street and Broadway. We would sell gladiolos. And one night, I felt he undercut me. So I started robbing for him. I'd take 100 off the top, and he would have it in rubber bands. And he would always put like a marking on them. And I would lure him downstairs one way or another. I'd make a fire in the kitchen or something. And while he was turning up, I hit him for $100 bill. And one time, I'll never forget, I was robbing him, and the $100 bill rubber band blew up, and there was hundreds floating, and he caught me. He's like, you motherfucker. It was fucking crazy.
Do you ever notice this when you go around life and your journey in life, you haven't met too many people like yourself?
Oh. No. I think where I came from.
That has a lot to do with it. One time where was I at? I'm in England or Sweden somewhere, and I'm talking to a young lady. I'm young. I'm like 23 at the time, so I'm talking to a young lady, and she's talking about wonderful things her and her family did. And she said, "What did you do when you were a young kid? What were you like?" And I thought I used to rob people's houses. I said, "Kid, I stopped playing." She said, "What were you like?" I said, "That's what I did. I robbed houses and stuff, snatched people's jewelry and purses and stuff."
I didn't get arrested 38 times. But, you know, in that area where I lived, yeah, we had police contact. But they would throw you in the backseat of the car and give you a ride home or punch you in the stomach. You know, they would smack you in the face. Cops were different back then. But the worst thing I did at that age, in the 8th grade, people were moving into the house across the street from me, right, Mike? And they had, like, New York license plates. So I knew they had to go back to New York to get their shit. So on the second load, me and my buddies watched them, and I broke into their house and robbed a couple things. But I took the kid's stereo. The kid had a badass Fisher with some fucking Blaupunk, not Blaupunk, but Fisher speakers, and the 8-track with the cassette and the thing. I mean, I was living life. It's 75, and I robbed this motherfucker. I'm like 12 or 13. Wow. They come back. They call the police. I got the stereo set up in my bedroom. Guess what happened? I ended up becoming friends with the kid. I would go to his house and eat, then he would come to my house and eat, and then he wasn't allowed in my bedroom. For 2 years, we were friends, but I never invited him up there. He would always say, "How come I never saw your stereo? You don't want to see it." And then they moved back to the Bronx. They were Puerto Rican. They said, "Fuck New Jersey."
Oh, man, shit. Jersey City, where all the Puerto Ricans at.
Oh, that Puerto Ricans are all over that beautiful fucking city, bro. And now they got Dominicans up and down.
Aren't they beautiful people?
Beautiful. Beautiful. They fucking, I love that whole area. I'm excited about going back for a few weeks. It's been a long fucking time, since 93. Every time I go to New York, it's just for fucking 3 days and I get out of there. And to be back there in April and May, the weather's fucking nice. No humidity yet. That June shit, you could fucking kill your mother in that shit. That June humidity shit.
Buying the ices, buying the ice, yeah.
You had to sleep with a sheet, all the windows open, a fucking fan on a sheet, naked.
What did you call that stuff?
Piragua.
The iron stuff we come and hang out on, we put our clothes on. The fire escape.
The fire escape, yeah. I think you were talking about the Puerto Rican snow cones.
That was awesome too.
The Duke comes with a sheet of ice with a towel on top of it.
Juice on it.
Oh, and they put tamarindo and fucking coconut.
Yeah.
Oh, the coconut is the shit.
Cherry too. Cherry
coconut mix.
Yeah.
You give them an extra quarter.
Going in like fucking Marines, you understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.